Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this sparkly eye. So if you can see there, you can wear this in the daytime. So it is sparkly, so it is more of a traditional night look, but the rest of the makeup is very daytime appropriate. So if you just feel like you have a little extra time in the morning and you just want to do a little bit, something a little bit more fun, then this is a perfect look for that. So if you like this look and you want to see more, of course continue watching, leave a comment below, and most importantly subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So first of all, mind my outfit, my getup today. I am just kind of running a little bit behind. So I decided to do this tutorial while my hair was air drying, or towel drying I mean. So first things first, my skin has been moisturized, cleansed, toned. I'm letting that kind of sink in first, and I'm going to start with my eyes because I'm going to be using a glittery product today, and I don't want any fallout to happen on my foundation. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking an eye primer. This one is Painterly by MAC, and I just take a little bit on my finger and I put it all over my eye. So now that that is done, I'm going to go in, I'm going to shape my eyebrows, and I like doing my eyebrows first before any makeup, eye makeup rather, because I can create just a better, I can just place the eyeshadow better once my brows are already finished. So this is the Anastasia brow pencil in medium brown, and I just like to outline my brows first. And I like to keep the front of the brow a little bit more faded than the rest of the brow. I just feel like it looks a little more natural that way. So if you find yours is too dark, just use the spoolie end to brush it out. So for my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using quite a sparkly, glittery product on my lid. So for my eyebrow highlight and my inner corner highlight, I want to keep it pretty matte. So I'm going to use Classic from this Amazonian Tarte palette. And I'm going to place that with a stiff brush right underneath my brow bone. Or right underneath my brow rather. And I like a lot of brow highlight, so if you don't put as much on as I'm going to here. But for me, and especially on camera, it just picks up really nicely. One thing about this palette that I don't like is there is a lot of fallout. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but every time I apply this, it's like more goes in the air than it does on my skin. Okay, I'm back. So my camera's card was full and I had to import all that onto my computer, so I'm back with my clothes on and my hair done. Haven't done anything else to my makeup. So to continue on, what I'm going to use is the Natasha Denona palette in the shade Shell. So it looks like that. It's like a matte, soft peachy brown. And this is the eyeshadow palette number 5 by her line. I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm going in my crease. And I just want to hollow out my crease here, so kind of make it noticeable without going too dark. So as you can see when I do this, I kind of go back and forth, and then I kind of do little circles in the crease. And so what that does, it just blends it out a little bit better, takes all the product that was on the brush and it places it on the eye. So now that that's done, I'm going to take Classic again on the same brush I used for my brow bone. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eye. And kind of about a third of the way into the lid here. Like I said before, I want a matte highlight here because the glitter that we're going to put on is quite intense. I don't want it to compete with anything else on my eye. Okay. So now for the fun stuff, I'm going to use this product by Stila. I actually don't know what these are called. Oh, they're called the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This is the color Kitten Karma, so it's like a rosy gold tone. This looks kind of like this. So it does have an applicator brush on it, which I'm going to use on my lid directly. And it's quite flimsy, in a good way though, like it has flexibility. And I tried these on in store and the pigment was incredible. So I'm really excited to use it today. So I'm going to take the brush and I'm just going to apply it on the lid. So I'm going to use my finger just to kind of buff it out a little bit. These dry really, really quickly, so if you are going to move them around, best to do so right away. That's really pretty. So you could probably do more than this, but for me this is good enough. It is a Sunday. I'm not doing anything too fancy, but I could see this working really well for holiday or for New Year, or if you are a glam bride, or if you just like glam makeup, you'll like this. You'll like a little bit more if you're into that kind of stuff. And what I like about these is glitter can be really difficult to use because it just goes everywhere. But because these are wet, they stay put, so they stay on the eye. I'm not getting any fallout. Pretty. I am really feeling this product. That is it for eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with a black liner. I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I'll use this one by Loreal. If you have hooded eyes, do not use this. It transfers pretty bad. But if you have one that you really like, I do highly recommend a pen. Another really good one is by Stila as well. It is the waterproof one. It does not budge. I have that in my makeup kit for weddings and for film, TV. But on me today, I'm going to use this guy here. And pens are just so easy. I'm not going to do too thick of a line. I'm just kind of darkening up my lash line here. No wing today. Perfect. Okay. Let's curl the lashes and put some mascara on them. I am going to be putting on false lashes today, so that's optional. If you don't want to do that, skip that part. Okay, so my lashes are on now. I just use the Ardell Demi Wispies, so they're super fun and light and natural, so that's kind of the look I wanted to go for with the rest of this eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to be doing my skin. So like I said earlier, I already have my can I talk today? I already have my foundation. Oh my god, not my foundation. What is wrong with me? Seriously. I was not drinking last night, just wanted to let you know that. I just am a little foggy today. I already have my face moisturizer, my toner, cleanser, all that done. So I'm gonna go in with a primer, and I've been using this as primer and it works. It is the Nivea Men Sensitive Skin Aftershave. It's like $10. I think less than that at Walmart or Shoppers or wherever. And I'm going to take a little bit on my fingertips and put it all on my face. So the only thing that I would say with this is, well, two things. One thing is if you have really dry skin, I would avoid this. If you have dry skin that's kind of manageable, just make sure, like that's what I have, just make sure that you have very lotioned, hydrated skin before applying this, because it can be quite drying because it has some alcohol in it. Second thing is it has quite a masculine smell to it, so if you don't like that, then don't go with this. But if you can tolerate those two things, it is a great primer. It feels a little tacky, which is a sign of a primer that would work. So I'm going to start with foundation. This is the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte. Sticking with the matte theme of the brow highlight. I don't want anything to clash too much with the glitter. Sparkliness. This is the shade Golden Beige. And I'm just using a stippling brush and applying that onto the skin. I like to pat the skin in, or the foundation in, just like I was using a beauty blender, and that will make a really nice second skin type look. If you are looking for a drugstore foundation, I would highly suggest looking at L'Oreal products, because they have products, I mean, they're a little bit more expensive than your average drugstore item, but they have some amazing foundation products. I love the L'Oreal Infallible Matte. I love, what else do I have? This one, Infallible Total Cover. This one is super high coverage if that's what you're looking for. It's a really nice one. It's quite thick though, so like it feels really nice on the skin. Like it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, but I find it a little difficult to blend out, but for the price and what it does to your skin, it's quite a great deal. So look into that one. This one isn't as full coverage, but it does sit on the skin really nice. I never feel like I have it on. Kind of stays put. I just find that it does, you do have to have really hydrated skin to use this, because it is a matte foundation, so you know those can be a little drying, but I really like the way it works on my skin. Okay, side note too, it was snowing here like 10 minutes ago, and now the snow is all gone, it's all melted, and the sun's out. Like it looks like springtime now. This weather is so bizarre. Okay, so my foundation is on. It feels so nice. Like it feels like you don't even have makeup on, which I love. I haven't powdered this or anything. It's completely dry, and I put it on for like 2-3 minutes maybe. I'm going to go in and conceal now. I'm going to use my absolute favorite, and it is a drugstore item too, and incredibly inexpensive. This is the NYX Studio Photogenic Concealer. I think this is like $6. 6 Canadian dollars. Just gonna go in right underneath my eyes. I like to kind of make a sideways triangle. And I always blend this out on myself using my finger. I'm also gonna go straight down the center of the nose. I tend to get quite red on my nose, so I use like a little extra coverage. I'm gonna go right in the center of my forehead. Go a little bit on my cupid's bow and on my chin. So kind of like T-zone area. Again, patting it out. So the next step would be to set your makeup. However, today, because my foundation dried so nice, I'm not going to go in with powder to set it, but I will set my under eye concealer and down my nose and T-zone area. So I'm going to use the Kat Von D palette, the Shade and Light one. I'm going to use this yellowy color. I'm going to go right in. Just in the eye area. Using really soft patting motions. I don't have a ton of product on the brush because you don't want to be over highlighted. So yeah, so I'm not going to set my full face with any powder. I feel like for me, I know this is gonna wear on me really nicely without a powder, and if I don't have to wear powder, I'm not gonna use it because I don't like having more makeup on than what I need to. So I will contour my skin, or contour my face rather. I'm gonna use these two colors in the Shade and Light palette. So I'm not a big blush person, so I'm going to take that middle color of that palette again. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to go slightly higher on the tops of the cheeks, and that is going to be a little bit of a bronzer. I don't know why I'm not the biggest blush person. I feel like I already have full cheeks, so kind of just brings more attention to them than what I like. So I'm going to go back in to my eyes for a quick second. I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. There we go. And for the final touch, which would be... Actually, I'm going to do one more thing. I've changed my mind. I'm going to use a little bit of highlighter on my cheeks, which is incredibly rare for me. I don't often do that on myself. I'm going to use this thing by Urban Decay. I got this at Sephora. It was like a little sample or something. This is the highlighting fluid. I don't know what color this is. I don't know. It looks like this. This is the little sample they gave me. See if you can focus. There you go. Okay. I'm going to take just a little bit of this guy. On the tops of the cheek. So, pat it in because you don't want to make a mess of your foundation and your powder. Cool. I'm going to go right here as well. Ooh, that might be a lot there. Ooh. Also gonna go down the center of the nose. I'm not gonna touch the tip of the nose, just the center. And for lips, I don't wanna do anything too bold because I already have that kind of glittery, sparkly eye look that I want to be the focus. So I'm going to use this lip liner by NYX in the shade Nude Beige. I'm going to outline my lips. Now normally for a nude lip, I wouldn't outline my lips first. But with this product that I'm going to use next, I am, and you'll see why. I'm going to use another drugstore product, and this one is by Burts in the shade Peony. It is a lip shimmer and lip balm in one. Fancy. So, I am outlining my lips first, so I lip lined first, because if I was to put this on and then lip liner, because this is like a wax-based product, it's going to just spread everywhere. So to keep my lip liner on, I did it first. So there you go, the look is complete. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I think it's super fun and it's incredibly easy to do. It's what, 3 eyeshadows? That's it. That's it. So incredibly easy, but it's a great eye focus. So if you like this and you want to see more, of course, give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, and most importantly, subscribe and click the little bell at the top so whenever I post, you are the first to know about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.